Hello, this is Teacher Van and we're back for another story. This time it's all about Christmas and our story for today is How the Crayons Saved Christmas by Monica Sweeney.
Let's find out what Santa is up to. On a cold winter night, in a cozy little cabin in the North Pole, Santa Claus was reading his letters. The list of gifts were longer than his fluffy white beard. They were fancier than his magical sleigh. He decorated his tree, but it was too crooked. He asked the elves to help him bake Christmas cookies, but they were too busy. He tried to help them in the workshop, but nothing came out right. Oh no! Santa is having a problem in the North Pole.
So he went to see his reindeer and he said, "You can say this with me, ho ho ho!" to get them ready for their Christmas ride. "Merry Christmas!" he boomed, but the words fell flat. "Oh, Dasher!" he shouted, but his heart wasn't into it. "Happy New Year!" he rumbled, but the reindeer didn't even look up. No matter how he tried, Santa just couldn't find his Christmas spirit. His fuzzy scarlet suit and his shining gold buckles faded to coal dust gray. The twinkly lights on the workshops lost their sparkle. The bold green trees, the colorful decorations, and the neatly wrapped presents faded bit by bit until Christmas colors were no more. Look! What happened to the colors on Santa's suit? Or the colors on the Christmas tree? "That's it," Santa said with sadness. "Christmas is canceled." He sighed a deep sigh and sank into his chair. But tucked far behind the tree was a little box of crayons that Mrs. Claus had picked out just for him. And the crayons still had their colors. Like little dancing sugar plums, out jumped 7 special crayons. "Where's the blue sky?" "Bah humbug." And then the red crayon said, "Does my nose look red to you?" And of course, green crayon says, "Christmas tree!" And then the purple crayon said, "Is that Santa Claus?" And of course, the blue crayon said, "Where's my wrapping?" I think the crayons are very excited to help out Santa. Santa sat back by the fire, but he didn't feel very warm and didn't feel very merry. The crayons were talking and said, "Who's Santa without cheer?" The other crayon said, "What's Christmas without color and fun?" And of course, the crayons really wanted to help and said, "Santa always gives everyone gifts on Christmas. Maybe he needs a gift of his very own." What do you think the crayons did? You're right! They started drawing! Some with red and green trees, others with colorful presents. So the crayons made Christmas cards for Santa. They drew and they drew. They kept themselves busy. The crayons scribbled their hearts out After each card was done, they floated down, flutter, 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 around Santa like snowflakes landing at his feet. The cards piled higher and higher, but only Santa's boots and red fuzzy pants regained their color. The crayons really became busy making cards for Santa, and Santa peeked under the Christmas tree to find the crayons. "Hello, crayons! My Christmas spirit seems to have gone away. Can you help?" "Oh no," said the crayon. "We'll help you find it." The other crayon said, "It can't be too far. Pick us, pick us." And the crayons figured, we have to do more. Red and green cheered. So the brightest crayon, yellow, sang a Christmas song for the others to join in. The crayons twirled with delight. They knew just what to do. The little crayons hopped from rooftop to rooftop. On the clean white snow, they drew special notes for Santa to see. It says, "We love," and it says, "You're the," and I think the other one says, "Go Santa." Little by little, the North Pole filled in with the colors of every kind. Do you see different colors? What colors do you see? You're right, there's red, green, blue, violet, orange, yellow. Santa peered out his window, his eyes wide with joy because the crayons were greeting him. "Merry Christmas, Santa! 'Tis the season to be jolly. Hop in, come join us. Let's go for a sleigh ride." The crayons were really happy, huh? Santa and the crayons hopped on the sleigh and soared into the sky. High above the North Pole, Santa saw a world of color made from Christmas spirit. "Look! Everyone's celebrating together," Santa said. "How magical!" His cheeks turned bright pink, his soft suit scarlet. Again! His golden buckles twinkled like the lights around town. And he saw the messages above. It says, "Merry Christmas, we love you, you're amazing, Santa." Do you think Santa felt happy or sad about that? I think you're right. He's very happy with what he saw. It's just the right time of the year to be filled with Christmas cheer. Santa and the crayons soared through the sky, and ever so slowly, the world returned to bright, sparkling color on a happy Christmas night. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! The end. That's how the crayon saved Christmas, written by Monica Sweeney. I hope you liked that story. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone!